Hey friends, I'm Dylan Marin, and every week I unbox the most popular intangible ideologies, and this week I'm digging into the product that is totally hazardous and completely avoidable, but it somehow is one of this country's most popular commodities.
Yes, he thinks owning an object is an ideology. You see where this is going, don't ya?
Now, users of this product are called different things. For example, a brown Muslim person using this product is called a terrorist. A black person using this product is a thug. A white person using this product is called a quiet, unstable loner. And a light-skinned Puerto Rican soldier recently discharged from the US Army who may have been suffering from PTSD provides so much nuance that we don't actually know how to talk about it.
You might not know how to talk about it, but us libertarians do. All of these people are individuals with individual rights, you racist fuck!
So let's dig right into the product enabled by an amendment written at a time when guns could only shoot about 3 rounds per minute.
Total lie. There were repeating rifles available at the time the Second Amendment was passed.
Yikes.
Yeah, you did look stupid on that one.
Cha-ching! It is $3 million. Now, this is the amount of money the NRA spends per year to influence policy decisions.
Really? Just $3 million? Wow, that's not a lot. I wonder how many Democratic supporting organizations like labor unions spend per year. Ooh, awkward.
So if you're curious, part of that money went to these Congress people.
Wow, that was a lot. Okay, so $3 million divided by all of those. That's not really a whole lot. I don't think that's, look at how many millions upon millions of dollars they get from all sorts of different sources. Yeah, you're not really making a point there, moron.
Cool. It is a universal background check. Whoa! Now this check is required by federal law, but it doesn't need to get in the way of using this product since an estimated 40% of guns are sold through the private sale loophole, which renders this guy totally obsolete.
Imagine that! People who own a perfectly legal product can sell that perfectly legal product to someone else. How terrible!
Feel free to ignore it.
Yes, please feel free to ignore it, especially if you're a woman who's afraid of an ex-boyfriend who doesn't know the meaning of the word restraining order, and you have one incident on your criminal record from college from when you smoked pot, and that stops you buying it legally. Feel free to bypass that loophole and save your life. This weasel doesn't want you to!
So soon after someone uses this product, we end up arguing about partisan ideologies.
Because you fucks can't keep your mouth shut! Bodies aren't even cold yet. Sometimes they're still hitting the ground, and you're up there whining about, ew, if we had more gun control, then this wouldn't happen! You heartless phonies always use dead bodies to push your agenda, and it's disgusting. Can you not even wait a couple of days to find out more details about what happened, to try and come up with a more specific policy? No, you don't. And you know why? Because when the details come out, you find things like the perp did pass a background check, or that a waiting period wouldn't have stopped him because he got his gun months in advance, or that the shooting took place in a gun-free zone or somewhere else with strict gun control laws. And you know what you never talk about? Not once. All the times when armed citizens stop these killings, like the one in South Carolina. Did you even know about that one? If you didn't, you're so hideously uninformed we shouldn't listen to a word you say. If you did, you're a hideous liar.
And forget that human life isn't actually a political issue at all.
Why is it always your side making it the political issue then?
This is kind of random, but it is a psychology textbook. No need to talk about mental health.
No, you don't want us to talk about mental health because you want people to believe the myth that people who suffer from mental health issues are more violent. No, People with mental health issues are no more likely to become violent than anyone else. In fact, a lot of them are much less likely to do so. Oh, but they are much more likely to become victims of violence. So thanks for wanting to disarm them, bigot!
This is just a reminder that love wins.
It's just a reminder that you go by your fifis and not the statistics.
While love should guide us in all of our decisions, love doesn't stop a bullet.
No, but having a gun to prevent the guy from shooting you to begin with does.
Or save the lives of the 93 Americans that will be killed today by a gun.
That includes suicides, you horrible, horrible person!
Every 4.7 minutes, someone is hurt or killed by this product.
And every 13 seconds, someone is saved by this product. You didn't want to mention that part, did you? By the way, you're including suicides again. So thanks for showing what a scumbag you are.
The only thing that will change that is common sense gun laws.
Common sense gun laws. Here we go. Yeah, why doesn't someone try that? Do you really think that all of the other 20,000 some odd gun laws that have been passed were passed by people who didn't think that their laws made sense? Hey, this law doesn't make sense, but let's try it anyway. And then you come along, hey, maybe we should make common sense gun laws. Oh, gee, that's a good idea. Why didn't we think about that when we were passing all these others? Give me a break.
And the sobering realization that human life shouldn't be a political issue.
Then why are you making it one right now? Well, thanks for joining me through another video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and also support this channel by donating or becoming a patron. I'd love to discuss gun control with you in the comments, but before you do so, be sure to watch this video, How to Argue for Gun Control, and then maybe we'll get somewhere.